was actually in rehab when the Lord started talking to me about Esther House. This was, I came here in December of 2018, but for my 3-month stay at rehab, the Lord started speaking to me about Esther House, and it was kind of daunting actually to think about going into another year program after the 3 months at rehab, but I knew that this is where the Lord wanted me, and so I wanted to be obedient, knowing that my way of life wasn't really working out for me, and so I wanted to try something different. But I debated with him for a little bit, but he used about 6 or 7 different avenues to confirm that this is where he wanted me to be, and so when I graduated rehab, I came here. Primarily the healing that goes on here, the restoration. He revealed to me that drugs and alcohol was just a symptom of deeper issues that I needed to heal from childhood trauma and adult trauma too, but a lot of my negative patterns were due to just the only way I knew how to cope from that trauma was to go to drugs and alcohol instead of learning different ways. And well, definitely inviting the Lord into every situation instead of trying to handle it on my own. Inviting other people who can give me wise counsel and support. Learning how to do relationships instead of trying to do things in my own strength. Yeah. So some of my challenges that I've had to face after graduating the program are, first of all, relationships, following the Lord's guidance to sever unhealthy relationships, cultivating healthy relationships, waiting on His timing to pursue relationships that I have a desire to pursue, and then being patient with the restoration process in those relationships that He has blessed me with that were broken due to my past lifestyle. Another challenge I faced is juggling a full schedule, working almost full-time hours in addition to going to school, and just trying not to allow being overwhelmed too much and learning to ask for help, allowing Him into those spaces. And I struggle with perfectionism, and I struggle with the fear of not being good enough. And so just knowing that I don't have to have it all figured out, and knowing that God has a plan, and as long as I'm doing my best, that His plans will come to fruition, and that I don't have to do everything perfectly, that He's going to work it out. And then another challenge is confronting distorted thinking patterns and negative thinking patterns. I still, again, that fear of not being good enough is the enemy is always in my ear, but just being able to allow the Lord to renew my mind with His word and reminding myself who I am in Christ, to be able to get through those hard moments. He's actually already in the process of restoring one of my relationship with my middle son, but he hasn't given me the green light to pursue my oldest and youngest yet. So just being patient, waiting on His timing. It's extremely important to me. I know that God is doing miracles here. He did miracles in my life when I was in the program. I love it that I actually get an opportunity to be a part of that as I work in the Esther House and see women coming in who are where I used to be, and just being able to be able to share parts of my story with them and to give them hope that it is possible to get to the other side.